Just a quick little update here. I previously had just a BenQ 27-inch, just your standard 1080 1920 by 1080 screen. Um, Pretty much that was kind of silly. I had plenty of power to handle more than that. So I started doing some research on 1440 screens, 2560 by 1440, 27 inches as well. And I came across these ones from South Korea, I believe it is. Actually bought two of them from eBay at first, and then a couple weeks later I added a third one, which I got from Amazon, just because I had a little gift card to go along with it. Yeah, they're definitely quite the upgrade. The picture quality is very, very good. They're Samsung panels. They're like IPS, but I believe Samsung calls them PLS. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I think they're a little faster on the refresh, and they have a little bit less power consumption. I believe they say these are like 45 watts max. But with my watt meter, I was actually finding at times I was getting closer to about 50, so I think that was a little off. So I'm doing 50 watts times 3, it's 150 watts for all three screens at times. Just depends on pretty much how much white you have going on. The brighter the screen, the more power they're going to draw. Pretty much brightness is sitting in the middle, 50%. They're plenty bright. Colors just look great. The viewing angle, super, super, super good on, say, 178 degrees. Pretty much doesn't matter. Getting a little glare from the room lighting, but pretty much from any point you can see it, no matter what angle you're at, it looks exactly the same. They are matte. I did not get glossy. It is an option, but I didn't need any glare. I like the matte. Some people say the glossy looks better, makes the colors pop more, but I don't see any issue with these at all. Pretty much my only complaint would be the plastic, the housing for these and the stand. It's not that great, but for the price of these things, they're about... I found the ones with just the dual link DVI for about $300. I actually seen it for $289 once, but that didn't last very long. $329 I see a lot. But all three of mine are the DisplayPort, dual link DVI, HDMI, and a VGA input. So these do not have the bypass port in them, so you can pretty much plug them into anything. I mean, it's only like 30 bucks more. They were $359 on the two on eBay and the Amazon. One thing I thought was pretty amazing is it came all the way from Korea and to here in Wisconsin in one day. Overnight, the next day after the ship, they were here. Then were the two from eBay, and then came UPS. The third one from Amazon was FedEx, and that one took 2 days. But that's crazy. I order stuff from in the country, and half the time it takes a week to show up here, or they lose it, or who knows what happens. So I think that is very, very, very good. That was kind of the main thing I was nervous about. It's like, man, am I going to have to wait a month for these to show up? But that is definitely not the case. They are not the thinnest in the world. And they got where the inputs and stuff are, kind of sticks out in back. I can get some more light here. You can see all the inputs there. They do have, I think, 5-watt speakers in them. I've never tried them. I have no use for it. Even for being how thick they are, the external power, they still have external power supplies, little power bricks there. They do have the Visa or Vesa mount, however you pronounce it, on the back. 100 by 100 holes. I actually did order a triple stand for these guys, so they will be removed from their individual stands like they are right now, and they'll all be put on just one stand, just because I think it'll hold them up straighter. They'll be closer together, more aligned, and I think it'll just look neater. As well as being able to adjust the height. The stand will go up to 18 inches, so I mean, kind of centering that out on where the actual mount is on the back. I think the bottom of the monitor would be quite high, probably about there, so rough estimate when I was with my tape measure. Definitely don't need it that high, but it'd be nice, that way my speakers and stuff don't get hidden. I love them. An Eyefinity, I forget what it is. It's calculator. 7680 by 1440 resolution. That's pretty high. Some of my games I can't exactly run on ultra settings anymore, but pretty much everything I'll still do high. The only game I had issues with was Rift. Actually, I dropped that down to medium. Others, I'm down below 20 frame rates on there. It's pretty bad. Even Crisis 3 turned out pretty good. I'm getting 50, 60 on there. Battlefield 4 and 40s. Actually, I was surprised. I thought it was going to be worse. I would like to add a third graphics card, the new 280X, pretty much the same as what I got now. Or get rid of the two I have now and get a pair of 290s. I'm not really sure yet. I think 3 of mine will pretty much be just as fast as a pair of 290s. But at the same time, 2 cards instead of 3 cards, less electricity. But, I don't know, I might just add a third. So I don't have to buy 1 card instead of 2 cards. I don't have to worry about selling the other ones. But yeah, I was upstairs in the old room up there. I moved down here into bedroom number 4. I got a 10-foot piece of countertop, and that's just chilling on 2 3-door file cabinets on each end, and I got 2x4s underneath, 2x4x10s, just to add some extra support. I don't know if you can see that or not. Others, it gets a little warped in the middle. I got my pair of power strips there. They're screwed to the underside there. The one on the left, that one has the 3 monitors plugged in, so to turn them on and off, I just flip that orange switch on there rather than having to turn each individual monitor on and off. You see them 2 white things there? Them are, and that's a Korean thing. They send you a Korean plug with a US adapter on it, or whatever country you're from. The 2 from eBay came with the big white one. The third one next to it is a smaller black one, the one from Amazon. I can just use any computer regular power cord. It just will unplug from that power brick, but it don't really bother me. I don't care. Does the job. The wires are a mess, obviously, but I'm waiting until I get my stand and get everything set, because I'll be pulling on things and moving things around, so I figured there's no point in doing it. But there's the computer there. Nothing has changed. Oh yeah, one more thing. Turn my light off here. Yeah, they are the, I don't know if you can see that, QNIX QX2710. Yeah, the matte 27-inch 2560 by 1440 PLS. And yeah, that's where I got the 2 from eBay from, accessories wholesale, $3.59 each, and they were here in 1 day. So them are the screens. Another thing worth noting with these guys is, I'm not sure if the ones with all the ports are capable, or if it's just the ones with the dual DVI with that for an input. Many of them will actually do 120 hertz. I'm not sure if these ones will, because these have the board in it. I don't even try, because I can't really push them that high anyways. There's no way I can get 120 frames on pretty much any game unless it's like 5 years old. running these resolutions. So it doesn't matter to me. 60 works for me, but a lot of people are saying pretty much any of them will do 96. A lot of them will do 120. So I'd say that's pretty good, especially for the price. The only thing, like I said, is that the casing, the plastic, it is kind of cheap. You probably can't see, maybe you can. There's actually a little gap like in between the screen and the edge of the case, so there's a gap in there. You can actually see some metal. No big deal to me for paying pretty much half price for them. For nice Samsung panels in there. But yeah, that's about it.